Welcome. This is Bitcoin Day Trading, the best Elliott wave analysis, episode number 27. If you clicked on this intervention, you probably did it so because you want me to take a look at the charts. And that's exactly what we are going to do as always. But first, let's take a look at my website so that I can show you my disclaimer and remind you that there are risks involved in trading. So please read the disclaimer and the risk warning. And if you need any help, you can always reach out to me. I offer one-on-one coaching and we can take a look at your trading. Right now I have a 60% discount. So if you're interested in trading and you need a mentor, somebody who helps you out and looks at your trading, then I can do that. When I meet you via Zoom, because I don't think that we live in the same region, when I meet you, I will ask you two questions at the start of our meeting, unless you have topics that you want to discuss with me straight away and answers that you need. But instead, if that's not the case, I will ask you two questions and I'll listen to your answer. Those two questions should give me an idea of where you are, as well as psychologically, then technically. And after that, I can assess your level, and I could also have an idea, a good idea of what is most useful for you. And then we'll start on working on those points. And the objective is to improve your skills, to improve your level, and to make of you a better trader, a successful trader. Okay, that being said, we'll jump into the charts. So I'm going to start with the 3-hour charts. And on the 3-hour charts, I did change the channel. So I used the wave 2 button and the wave 4 button, and then I went to the top of wave 5 for a new channel. And this channel gives me a new target for wave 5. Right now I put it here, but it can happen a little later. And I also wanted to print the first target for the wave 5 we are now in the process of accomplishing. And my first target would be 1 would be when wave 5 equals 1.918 times wave 1. So this is wave 1, and I did a flip extension of 1.918, and then I copied the rectangle. I copied it, and I moved it here. I moved it on the bottom of wave 4, and that gives me a level for wave 5. And then my target would be here at that level, which would be, if I take myself out of the picture, which would be 63,041. So that would be our target for wave 3. That's my first target for wave 3. Let's say it in this way. Because if I do that, then we are having a first wave extension, and wave 3 would be smaller. I'm talking about this wave 3 would be smaller than wave 1. Okay, and I find it quite it can happen. It's not against the rules, but I find it not so likely that wave 1, which started which started here, that wave 1 is the most, is the extended one. Okay, that this wave is the extended one. I find that less likely. So I would be more confident if wave 3, or I would like it more if wave 3 would be the extended one, or wave 5 than wave 1. Because if wave 1 is the extended one, then wave 3 would be smaller than wave 1, and wave 5 would be even smaller. Because wave 3 can never be the shortest wave. So I would not be surprised if you go higher than the first target that I've printed on the chart. It would be a different phi extension level. And if we go through that level and we are not turning back, and we are not topping, I would come up with a second level. But for now, that's our first target. It's the minimum target that I have for wave 5. But if we move through it and we don't top, then I'll come up with higher targets. So I would not be surprised if wave 3 is the extended wave, because it's normally the case. Or with some commodities, wave 5 is the extended one. But I'm hesitant to think that wave 1 is the extended one, and then we get 2 smaller waves for wave 3 and wave 5. Okay, now let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. So on the 5-minute chart, we have done wave 1 and we have done wave 2. And now we're in the process of doing wave 3, which is the top will be somewhere higher. And wave 3 is subdividing. So here's wave 1 of 3, and here's wave 2. And then we get, now we are doing wave 3, then we'll get to wave 5 even higher. I could put that on the chart actually, but I just don't want to make a mistake. So let me click back and look at this one again. Yes, so I think that we are now in the process of accomplishing our three impulsive waves up, which being 1, 2, and 3, the up waves, since wave 2 and 4 corrects. So if I label it live, I would put the start here, and the first wave would be here, second wave here, and the third wave here, the fourth wave there, and the fifth wave even higher. So let me change the color. Let's choose yellow, and let's put it on micro, so you don't get confused. So something like this I would expect. And since yesterday, we did our correction from wave 1 to wave 2, and our first target held perfectly. So our first target was 382 Phi retracement of wave 1 of that wave, and that Phi retracement held perfectly. So we did, if you want, we did an ABC, but I labeled it a W, X, and Y correction. And then we had our first wave up for the impulsive wave, then our second, third, fourth, and once wave 4 correction is over, we will have wave 5 higher. But if you look at the internal subdivisions, you see, for example, that here we have an A, B, C. And you will be quite surprised, at least I was, that wave A went that low, that wave A retested the lows at 56,830, that it retested it. And actually it's a data error. So in reality, we did not go that low. We did it go low, but not that low, something like here. We only went. The rest is a data error. I've checked it on a different exchange, and on the different exchange, we did not go that low. So it definitely is an A, B, C, because here you could see A even longer than C. If you might see A longer than C, and that's impossible. But in reality, we only went down something like this or something like this, because I checked on different exchanges and we did not go down that much. So then you had an A and B, C for wave 2, and we even did get an impulse wave for wave 3, and now we're correcting wave 4. So once that correction of wave 4 is over, we'll get wave 5 higher. Okay, that's all. Everything is looking fine, and we're on our way of accomplishing the third wave here. And once that's done, we should get a bigger correction for wave 4. Wave 4 cannot go below the top of wave 1. And here's the top of wave 1. So we cannot go below that level. So in the worst case scenario for wave 4, we will retrace to 52,956. That would be the worst case scenario for wave 4. But first we have to accomplish wave 3. So we are still focusing on wave 3, and we'll see if that FIB extension is our level when wave 5 equals 1.981 of wave 1. We'll see if that is our extension level or not. I think we'll go through it and go higher than that, but we have to see. We have to see. I told you the reason that I don't want to tell it over again, but in short, I would be surprised that wave 3 is shorter than wave 1, and that would mean that wave 1 is the extended one. I would be surprised if that's the case. Okay, and that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you're doing fine and made up your mind if you want to go along my side or not. If you did make up your mind, you should have gone along yesterday through the correction we had, and you should be now in a profitable position on your long trade. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for one more intervention. Please leave me a comment. I like reading your comments. I find them quite motivating. And subscribe, of course, and hit the bell notification icon, because it's time-sensitive information, and you should watch those interventions as soon as they are out. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.